What's up, concert addicts? Johnny Kinswater here with Concert Addiction with some Kiss news. I guess it's not really news. They didn't make an announcement or anything like that. But we all know that Kiss was one of many bands that last year announced that they're setting out on a final tour. Last year we got these announcements from Elton John and Slayer and Leonard Skinner and Ozzy Osbourne and Kiss also announced, and that tour's kicking off this year. I'm not sure when it's going to wrap up. But with the announcement of a tour like that, even if it is your third announcement of a tour like that or something, I can't remember how many final tours Kiss has been on, but it's more than one for sure. This is not their only final tour that they've ever done. Nonetheless, they're out right now promoting said tour, and they were doing an interview recently, and Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons were asked, would Peter Criss or Ace Frehley be invited back to play in the band for the final run of shows, and Gene Simmons pretty much said no. He said no. They're not going to be invited back into the band. They're not replacing Tommy. They're keeping the lineup the same that they've had it the past couple of years. They're going out the way that they've been doing it for the past, 10 years, I think. That's how they want to wrap up. But he did say that Peter Criss and Ace Frehley both would have an open invite to appear at any of the concerts for a song or two, be able to perform with the band for a little bit. But as far as replacing one of their replacements in the band, that's not going to happen. But I think that's okay, honestly, because Ace Frehley's pretty successful, and Peter Criss is doing his thing. As cool as it would have been to see them reunite for one final tour, I didn't think it was going to happen, and so I'm not surprised that it's not. I'm a little surprised of this offer, though, and I'm not going to go too far into the drama or the details because I don't want this channel to be like that. I don't want to gossip or anything, so I won't talk about it too much. But after this interview, Ace Frehley got on Facebook and wrote a blistering post about Gene Simmons making all sorts of crazy accusations, just being pissed off at him for what he said in this interview. And if you want to find that, it's not going to be hard to find because it was floating all over the internet yesterday. But yeah, so Ace probably will not appear. But maybe he will. Maybe they'll want to, fix things before they officially wrap up as a band. It would be cool if their final performance, if they had, them do the guest spots there at least. If they don't get it on any of the other shows, who really cares? I think it's cool that the invite's there, even though it probably is meaningless now after the drama that we saw unfold yesterday, because he was really pissed off and offended about what Gene Simmons said. But, like I said, I don't want to comment on that. I'm just saying that the invite's out there, but it's probably not going to happen. At least not from Ace. And I do want to see it, though. That was the whole reason I made this video, so that I could say, yes, I do want to see them make guest appearances. I think that's what sells shows. I think that's going to be a viral moment. This is like a couple years ago, 2015 or 2016, whenever one of the last times the Foo Fighters did a big North American tour. Every night they were bringing up someone random for a cameo appearance. They had Joan Jett and Stevie Nicks and Taylor Swift, I think. I don't remember entirely who all. But it was cool because those moments were captured and went viral. And then more people were talking about the Foo Fighters and more people were going to see their shows. And so it's not necessarily a publicity stunt. It's just a fun thing to do. But it does have a good effect because if people get online and say, oh, I saw Peter Criss last night perform one song with Kiss, even though it's not a guarantee he'll be at the next shows, it means that there's a chance he might pop up on the next shows. And so more people might buy their tickets. Although I will say, I don't think they're going to have a hard time selling tickets to this because Kiss, just as a brand name, has been able to garner success, even with pretty much a totally different, like a 50% different lineup than their classic lineup, through all sorts of drama and multiple final tours. They still sell out arenas all over the place, and they're probably going to go out on top, regardless of, all the bullshit that's happened. So they don't need to do this, but I think it would be a good move. And I would feel better about it as a fan if these guys didn't hate each other. I was really happy seeing Guns N' Roses last year, or 2 years ago in 2017, on their Not in This Lifetime tour, because I was under the impression that Axl and Slash still hated each other, but they were just doing these shows for the money. And that might be true, but we went to the show and I didn't get that at all. It looked like they were having a blast on stage. They played for over 3 hours. The chemistry was how I imagine it would have been back in the day. And that was amazing to see that this famous feud had pretty much ended. I mean, I doubt they go to dinner or, go over and hang out with each other when they're not on stage, that kind of shit. But I feel like it's mostly over with, and it would be cool to see that happen with the Kiss camp, because these are the dudes that we grew up listening to, and it's I just hate when things fall apart and people end up hating each other. And if you read the rant that Ace posted on Facebook, you'll understand why I want this to be fixed, because I don't want them to hate each other forever. I wish Robert Plant, same thing I wish about Led Zeppelin and Pink Floyd. I wish about Kiss. The only difference is Kiss is still, they just replaced those members and kept touring. So I hope this shit gets worked out, and I hope that we do get some cameo spots. I'll post a link in the description where you can see the full list of the Kiss final tour dates. It's called The End of the Road is the title of the tour. So I'll post a link where you can get the info there. Make sure to like this video if you liked it and subscribe to my channel. Also, check out my Facebook page, facebook.com/concertaddiction, and give it a like, and you will never miss anything going on in the world of live music. Check out my website too, concertaddiction.com, and that'll do it for this one. Go see Kiss on their final tour. Thanks.